Hello people, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. This is Sorin and today we're going to talk about the most broken, the most overpowered vehicle in World of Tanks. It has to be the tier 5 Panzer 5-4. What is this vehicle? Well, this vehicle was a reward for the people that managed to spend 50 euro before the game was launched back in 2011 or 2010. There is also the version alpha version of this vehicle, the Panzer 5-4 Alpha. Which I think is rarer than this vehicle because this vehicle was able to be sold in the black market back in 2019 for 5.5k gold. So yeah, this vehicle was really unique because this was a beta tester exclusive vehicle. As I mentioned, you had to spend 50 euro. Before that, the game was already launched, so it was a pre-launched bundle, I think. So yeah, actually not 10 years later, we're going to decide to, yeah, let's introduce some more of those vehicles in the matchmaking because, yeah, it's like the matchmaking at tier 5 was not already good enough. So let's back you up with some statistics, shall I? In terms of the win rate, can you see this vehicle? Yeah. On the European server, this vehicle, after the 16,000 battles that it has been played, is achieving a whopping 61% win rate. And also the alpha version, well, even though there are like 45 only battles, it's still achieving a 60% win rate, which is, yeah, I think it's, I can say it's average. I mean, not even the Object 279E can keep up with this kind of win rate. I mean, it's just averaging over roughly 59.5%, but this thing it's 1.5% winning more games, which is like out of the box OP. You could have a 40% account and you could just play this vehicle for I don't know, like 1,000 battles and your win rate could go like back to normal, to say so. Is it the same case on the NA server? Well, even though there are not the most battles, 2,500 battles on the NA, he's still averaging a whopping 64% win rate. And also on the Asia server, this is like through the roof, 66.73. So this tank is winning 2 out of the 3 games. You literally do not need a team. You literally do not need like allies. You don't need any support. This tank is a whopping war machine. This tank can destroy anything it meets. And the most interesting thing is, guys, let's take a look at the Markov X for a tier 9. Well, you require 2.48 for damage to 3 mark the object to 83. I don't know why is this low, but yeah, it's fun. Well, guess how much you need to 3 mark a tier 5 vehicle? Yeah, 2.513. So it's harder to mark a tier 5 vehicle than to mark a tier 9 vehicle, which is really insane. And jokes aside, it's pretty much the same kind of mark of excellence you require to do like a more competitive tank, like among the more competitive tank, like the Pantera. It's wrong here, the 34, maybe the Tiger, but I believe you get the point. So mark of excellence, why 3 marking this is kind of ridiculous. And let's take a look at some statistics of this vehicle, shall we? 1800 DPM is not the best. Considering your AP pen it's 110, you should fire a lot of APCRs with 158 meters of pen. That should go through mostly of your enemies. And talking about the enemies, this vehicle is a preferential matchmaking tank, so you can meet up to like I think 6 or actually 7 tier 6s at most. And yeah, being a preferential matchmaking tank with a tank that has 85 meters of hull armor, which is pretty much a Panther hull at tier 5. Yeah, this thing is gonna be wrecking. So aiming time is good. The dispersion, the accuracy is good. You are reloading fast. You have kind of godlike dispersion and gun handling. You have obviously low caliber gun. Your shells cost not much, but obviously you're not gonna fire AP because you cannot pen. You go 60 km an hour, which is insane. You go 20 km an hour backwards, which is once again quite decent. 18 power to weight ratio for your 40 tons. 40 tons at tier 5. It's literally your war machine, your ram machine. You can literally destroy anyone. The only issue with this vehicle is the traverse speed is kind of low. But yeah, who am I to judge? And also you have 10 degrees of gun depression. You have 40 meters of side armor, which means you can side scrape versus mostly of your opponent, and 365 meters view range, which is part on part with the Sherman. Meaning you can, if you use coded optics, you can put yourself up to 445 meters. In terms of this, how you can take this vehicle down? Well, you have a paper turret, 50 millimeter. Your commander hatch is like 95, so you should not really shoot a commander hatch. The chicks are gonna be green, and yeah, look at this vehicle. This vehicle cannot penetrate its lower plate. Why is this vehicle doing so well? Well, because people usually aim for the lower plate, and versus like mostly of the tier 5 guns, you're gonna bounce them easily, and you're just so fast you can do a lot of distraction. And also guys, I forget to show you on this, if you look at the tanks by stats, by win rate, and this, there are gonna be some people, if you look at the loadout, 6% of the people are using the bond equipment. Like, come on guys, what are you doing? Why are so many seal clubbing guys? Like literally using bond equipment into this tank? I mean, come on, this has to be a joke. But yeah, as you can see, what is the main loadout? Rammer, ventilation, and optics. And probably some of you are using the turbocharger and the hardening. And yeah, I think that's enough jibber jabber of this. Let's actually jump into this game to see your madness. So yeah, this vehicle is kind of big profile. This is probably the main issue with this vehicle. It's a big silhouette. The turret is armor, and what do you think? Will you spend 6,000 gold to buy this vehicle? Because this was the price for the black market, and I think it didn't sold out on the European server, but I might be just mistaken. And just look at this, moving 40 tons around the battlefield at 60 kilometers. Well, not really 60, at 55. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty destructive. You can meet like an Leopard, like an AKV, like the Lux, the Cruiser, the BT. I mean, like the BT is like, I don't know, 9 tons or something. So you literally, if you use the control impact, because this is a premium tank, you can use your E50M crew, which is yeah, if you have an E50M crew, yeah, you're gonna be doing more damage ramming than you'll do by just using your gun. Come on, a headset going full speed. He stop, auto aiming. You don't need to aim. You're bouncing, wiggling. That's our first kill. And yeah, this tank is not turning that fast. This guy is I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he lost his engine. And look how nimble this vehicle is. Auto aiming does the job. 158 pen does the job. And our VK is nearly into his garage. And just like that, 2 kills, 1.1k. Come on, can we keep the mess up? Oh boy, we have like 2 enemies. Like, our guys did not even reach the half of the map, and we already pushed through this flank, and we already secure the victory versus 3 guys. There are like the tanks are doing some little bit of damage, but come on, can you see some ramming action? And another Matilda for 132 for 12 in return. Yeah, I guess I'll take that. And the Matilda, there is no way he can auto aim that and penetrate. And just like that, we secure 2.3k damage. And this is how you pretty much, that's the value that you need to do to get yourself pretty much like the second mark, third mark. And just look at this, we're already in the enemy base in just I don't know, like 2 minutes of the battle. Why? Why this vehicle has to exist? Why this vehicle has to ruin tier 5? Why this vehicle has to win 60% or even 66% of its game? And I mean, come on, like people don't even know what is happening. Like this cruiser, probably he's like thinking, what is this vehicle? How in 2 minutes people already got in the map? Those people are like casually sniping. I mean, okay, those guys are probably new to the game and they're thinking like, what the heck is this? They're looking at it like, how can I pen this? The marker is red. And there we go, 3 minutes, 7 kills, 3.3k damage, actually 4k combined, and yeah, the game is literally won. There are like two tanks that are holding some resistance over there, like the KV1 and the KV2, actually the 82. But I don't know. I mean, like literally, Wargaming has that policy where they cannot nerf vehicles, but I don't know why they had to introduce 20,000 pieces into the battlefield. Come on, can you see some more action, please? I mean, like literally, you are so fast. You have armor, you have your range, you have a gun, you have DPM, you have ramming capabilities, 8 kills, 82. Are you gonna ram him? That vehicle, it's a behemoth. Actually, he is not gonna ram him. The Lecto, it's ramming him. Our guy like literally used auto aim throughout this battle and he manages to pick up, come on, 4k damage. Yeah, there we go. 4k damage, 9 kills in just 4 minutes. In a tier match. Ah, guys. I don't know what am I supposed to say, but I don't know. I'll just end the video here and I'll let you decide in the comments down below. This was Sorin and hopefully you enjoyed this video and hopefully, I don't know. I literally am lost for words, guys. I mean, even looking at this, the Object 279 looks balanced, looks controllable, but this vehicle versus versus those people that actually have no clue, looks like 10 times more dangerous, more broken, and more OP. But that, guys, thank you very much for watching. I will see Legends in the next one.